Hey there, Elberic here with another quick update on New World and specifically talking around the name lock situation. If you're not aware of what that is, when New World released their rolling regional server launch times, a lot of drama kicked up around whether or not name locks would be global. So by that I mean if you create a character name on one server, nobody can select that exact same name on any other server. And that goes with company names as well. We have had an official statement now from Luxendra, who's a community manager. I'll throw that up on screen so you can see it and I'll read it out to you. Names within New World are currently global, meaning first come, first served, and are locked to an account for a short amount of time, even after a character is deleted. However, the way the system works described above means that you could jump onto any server, create a character to lock your name to your account, and then jump out of the game and you would be all set so you don't actually need to wait in the queue or go to the starting beach to get your name. All of the bonuses from pre-orders are account bound, so even if you create a character to reserve your name and then delete said character, you'll be able to get the bonuses on any other character you create. So, there is good news in there and there is bad news in there. Good news is that the pre-orders are not restricted to just to the first character that you create, but also to any other character you create, so you don't need to worry about losing your pre-order bonuses. Bad news is, if you have a specific name that you want to secure, to guarantee that you get it, you're going to have to log on when the European servers go live and create a character. So, European servers go live at 8 AM Central European Standard Time, which equates to 11 PM US West, 2 AM US East, 3 AM in South America, and 4 PM for the Australian servers. So that's a few regions that are going to have to log on in the middle of the night just to create a character to secure their name. And if you're wondering what's the issue with that, well, in MMOs, a character name is quite important. People use the same name from game to game. I've been using Elberic in MMOs for over 10 years now. It's how people I play MMOs know me as, and it's just how I'm known within the communities I'm a part of. Sorry about stopping and starting today, but I have a really tickly cough and I'm failing to make it through this in one take. So, back to it. Character names, as I said, they're quite important, but you can create a variation of them. So oftentimes if Elberic's taken, I've used Elberic and then a second name on the end, just to make sure I get Elberic in some way, shape or form. But some people are very specific, they like their specific names. Content creators in particular have set their brand around a specific name, so they want to make sure they get their name. So yeah, we're going to be seeing a lot of people probably logging onto the game at the middle of the night for them when the European servers go live. Thankfully though, it's not going to have as much impact on the queue times and server populations as I first feared, because they only need to create a character, not actually log into the servers. That is for character names. Company names, however, this is still concerning me. There's no official word on this, but if they are globally locked, then people will be logging onto the European servers, creating characters, logging into the servers, and then playing so that they level up to level 9, level 10, whatever point it is that you get the invite to join a faction, so that they can then create their companies to secure their company names. And this is important because a lot of companies through the preview last year, the closed beta, the open beta, have been building a lot of branding around their company names. So if company names are also globally locked, people will be logging on to the European servers from other regions, playing their characters just to secure their company names. And that will potentially have an impact on server times, server queue times, and populations. I'm also still a little bit worried that however many people log on to the game and connect to the server, even if they're not logging into the server, but just connect to it to create a character, how much additional strain that's going to put on the servers when they go live for Europe at 8 AM CEST. We'll just have to wait and see on that. One thing I will point out is the wording within this statement. They do say currently, suggesting they are keeping their options open, that if the negative feedback is so much and they decide to maybe go a different way, they can do. But realistically, there's only 2 options they have. One of those options will be to revert to a global launch time rather than a rolling regional schedule. That would probably be the easiest option, but would also have more negative feedback attributed to it because at the moment 4 regions are looking to get a full day of gameplay when the game goes live for them. So if they do that, they're going to annoy a lot more people, even if they try and please people. The only other option is to restrict the locks for names to server clusters or to regions rather than globally. But I don't know if that would be technically possible at this late stage because the game comes out on Tuesday. That would probably be the easiest option if they could do it, because that would probably solve a lot more issues than just going back to a global launch. One of the bits of wording in the statement there that says first come first serve, that particularly annoys me because first come first serve only works if everybody's at the starting gate at the same time. With a rolling schedule for release by region, that's not having everybody at the starting gate at the same time, and I think that's what's annoyed a lot of people. If it was everybody having to log on at the same time, might not be as much negative feedback going on at the moment. But as I said, people then wouldn't be happy because it would mean in Europe, if it was, say, an American West time going live at 8 a.m, it would be 3, 4 in the afternoon. God knows what time for the other regions. You wouldn't get a full day of gameplay. So yeah, like I said, there's no way of pleasing everybody with this situation. But yeah, that's it for the video. If there are any more updates, I'll put something either in the description down below or comments, or maybe make another video, we'll see. I have messed around with the settings for my camera a bit more. I think it looks better, but quite yellow, but I think that's just the fact that the yellow light and cream coloured walls that I have makes everything appear yellow, plus the cream sofa, cream armchair. I think it looks better, but still looks a bit yellow. Anyway, please like, please subscribe if you found this useful or you enjoyed it. Otherwise, have a great day. I'll speak to you all soon.